We're jumping right into it, folks. A brand new season of NASCAR Racing 2. There's your hero this season. That is Tango Spooner Jr. from Farktown, Pennsylvania. I know his family and friends back home watching this qualifying lap. This is his first of 2 qualifying laps. He's getting ready to start his second. It's just good to be back, and it's good to have Oscar Mayer back. This is the Oscar Mayer Hot Wieners Hot Lap. Tango Spooner Jr. taking it through 1 and 2 right now. We have a lot to talk about. It's been 6 months. It's just good to be back. Tango heading down the backstretch here at Daytona, making sure not to hit any seagulls. And he's going to come out of 4 here. We'll see what he gets. The crowd going wild there. Oh, it doesn't seem, I don't know. There might not be anybody in the crowd. He just ran a 46.376. That's not the pole. But we'll see what's going on. Let's get this going. Folks, if the audio drops out here soon, it's because we got hit with some copyright strikes. Because we're going all in with this Fox broadcast package. My name's Andre the Giant, and we are here at Daytona Beach for the first of 30 races here. Not here, but in the season, you know. It is the Daytona 500. Let's take a look at this starting grid brought to you by Payless Shoe Source. The Statue of Liberty on the pole with a 46.238 Pocahontas beside her on the first all-female front row, I think, Daytona. Abraham Lincoln in the field, first president. Beethoven, first composer, I think. We got Garth Brooks there in row 6. John Smith returning from season 1. Tango Spooner Jr. in row whatever that is, 8, starting P15. Just in front of Uranus, the first ever planet to be in our field. Pretty awesome stuff. We got Christopher Columbus. We got another head of state with Queen Elizabeth in the field. The only problematic driver is O.J. Simpson there, starting P25. He's starting beside Loy Allen there. And you can take a look at the rest of the field. We have Martin Luther King Jr. in the Dream Machine. Jesus back in the... He somehow just... He's scraped his way into the field here. So he's starting P38. And rounding out the field there on the back is Old McDonald in the John Deere machine. Just great to have all of these world-class drivers with us this season. Pitter patter, let's get at her, folks. I've been waiting 6 months to say that. These engines cranking up. You probably noticed some unusual drivers there in the field. These are all fictional drivers, well, except for Loy Allen. And, you know, PBS Nation, we asked the fans what they wanted. Did they want a top 10 consistent drivers and we battle them all season? Or do we just make all of the drivers elite and make Tango figure out how he's going to handicap the point system? And that's what we did. All 32 fans of PBS Sports NASCAR coverage responded to the poll, and it was about a 70-30 split that they wanted all elite drivers. We're not able to flip the grid here each race like we do in NR 2003. So it's all randomized. Tango will be talking about it all I guarantee you, Tango's going to be talking about it all season long. But he's starting 840 points in the hole here. He's starting with minus 840 points. So, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Out front, looks like Statue of Liberty did not hold on to the lead. Abraham Lincoln now leading this train around Daytona. Tango Spooner Jr. had a decent kind of start, but he got slowed up on the initial start. And he's starting to lose that front pack a little bit. Queen Elizabeth working him right now. Let's see if Tango can catch up to John Smith here. He was probably listening to me talk and wasn't concentrating on racing. Or maybe he just sucks because maybe he's new. We'll talk about his lore. We'll talk about his canon. The pride of Forktown, Pennsylvania. He has that Fast Fix Auto Repair sponsor. Just some turd auto body shop or whatever in his hometown that decided that apparently has enough money to sponsor a race car. But he started alongside Jimi Hendrix. Now he's starting to track Jimi Hendrix down. He's trying to get under John Smith here. Old John Smith, man. We had a lot of fun last year in the showers and stuff. But it's time to turn over a new leaf.
Clear.
Maybe about time to send it down to Tango. Looks like, folks, also, if the track is like warping and stuff in the replay, just ignore that.
Clear.
That happens sometimes at Daytona.
Clear.
Anyway, we'll send it down to Tango. Wait till you see what's going on. Go ahead, Tango.
Okay, so yeah, this is what happens. So hang on, escape, and it fixes. That's just an artifact from running 3DFX with this, jarbled NASCAR 99 build and stuff. But a quick escape fixes it. Not a big deal. Yeah, my name's Adam. Thanks for checking out the video. We got 30 races this season. And I'm running the season in the championship mode in game, so I don't have to keep track of the score, keep track of the points standings and everything. Wow, that happened again. This doesn't usually happen this often. And we're running no cautions all season. 100% difficulty, but then you can fiddle with the difficulty ratings at each track in the relative strength line in the track files, so we'll get good racing at each track. Downside is all of these drivers are 100% equal, and it's all randomized, and that leads to the qualifying. The qualifying times, everyone is within 0.2 of each other. It is insane. So I'm really going to have to concentrate on qualifying. This is Ben Bailey in the cash cab. That was Jimi Hendrix up there. I think that's Elmer Fudd up ahead of us. Trying to get a good... I've definitely run some practice races with this field of cars just to make sure that none of the cars look too alike from afar. And I'll tell you right now, that's probably Elmer Fudd and Babe Ruth up here, but I could be way wrong. I'm like 99% sure that's Babe Ruth up on the top up there. Or it's Dolly Parton. No, it's neither. It's Beethoven. Of course it's Beethoven. Babe Ruth is up there, though. And that's my cat up there ahead of them. There are some different body mods that, give you a crisper kind of look. And GP Labs has done some work on that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to get some copyright strikes, because I know years ago, it might have just been like a copyright warning or whatever, but whoever made that Starting Grid song was mad about it. I can't remember. We'll see. None of this matters, you know. But if I was silent, if the audio dropped during the Starting Grid, that's why. And hell, I would do that even if it's not like a copyright strike, even if they start putting ads on this. I don't want that. I don't want the ads on here. I don't have ads on here to make money myself. I'm not going to put it on there for the NASCAR Starting Grid on Fox, so someone else can make the money when it's affecting the viewing experience. All right, Jimi Hendrix really took off. I'm trying to tuck in behind Beethoven here. Looks like Abraham Lincoln's still in the lead. Pit stops coming up, lap 15-ish. And we got 15:30:45 on the pit window. But in simulating some races, they don't make that extra third pit stop around lap 45. They just do 2 pit stops. So hopefully that stays true. Yeah, no idea what causes the game to, like this Daytona, to glitch out. Like, I have found no consistent cause for it. And we had to escape twice real quick, and we haven't had an issue since. So I don't know. And it's just not worth getting behind Beethoven here. We just got to get around him. NASCAR Racing 2, it's restricted racing, not restrictor plate racing. So it's not like we're going to gain a huge advantage by tucking in behind him and staying in his draft. Yeah, no cautions this season. I think it'll be fine because didn't run cautions that entire first Ricky Rudd season, except for a couple tracks. But I really wanted to just let the championship mode do its thing points-wise, so I don't have to worry about it. But we got full damage on all season. And we're running like 24, 26% distance races. But I can always change that number that it reads from throughout the season. At each individual track, you know. Might be seeing pit stops next lap. And I obviously enjoyed running these fictional seasons in NR 2003, everyone equal, we could flip the grid. But now I'm interested to see how NASCAR Racing 2 handles that, period. Like if the field spreads out at certain tracks, if they all will stay together, I don't know. We'll see if each car has like an like a push and pull, ebb and flow to their ratings and stuff. All right, pit stops are beginning here, lap 14. That's lap 14, 28:42. Some of those cars might have to pit an extra time. All right, we're gonna pit with Babe Ruth here. Sanford and Son on my case back there. To show you how much trust I have in this game. There's the standings ticker. Siri just thinks I said something. All right, here we go. Just put on the auto brake.
Okay, the leader is pitting now. Watch your speed now. Car high.
Just put on our brakes. Get in here. All right. What is Siri saying? I don't know. Siri got jammed up when I was talking. Mona Lisa, Vito, and Christopher Columbus are out of the race. I'm not sure what happened there. Andre might be able to...
Go, 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 go! Watch your speed now.
Yeah.
Keep it on 5,500. Keep it on 5,500. Keep it on 5,500. 5,500.
All right, I'm just
Watch your speed
concentrating here. Even with the speed brake on. Or auto brake, whatever. All right, perfect. I mean, we came in with Beethoven. Here we are coming out with Beethoven. Perfect. Looks like the track's glitching out again. I'm holding on to her here. Man, we lost so much time on the apron there. That's just tough. Got Sanford and Son behind us. Again, maybe when there's just a ton of cars on the front stretch or something, it makes this do this. I don't know, but let's fix it here. Perfect. And where are we at right now? Okay, P17. And it was impossible to hold that line on that apron. Even with the auto brake turned off. It's too much. And the AI already has an advantage on pit road, just stopping on a dime into their stall, and we have to tiptoe. I think I kind of solved that last year where I started cheating coming off a pit road somewhat to fix that disadvantage. Looks like we're closing in on Megan Thee Stallion here. For people familiar, with the channel lore, she did marry Wayne Deadwillie at the season finale at Atlanta or at Auto Club a few years ago. But now she's driving her own car, but it's the Wayne Deadwillie went and made started a Chevrolet dealership. And he's sponsoring her ride this year. All right, 10.4. I was actually 10.6 back when I looked at those standings. On the backstretch, hang on. Go high. I'm looking for pixels, man. Oh, Statue of Liberty, the pole sitter, done. There's somebody low right now. Dolly Parton, maybe? Or is that Babe Ruth? That's Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton for position. I'm gaining another spot here. This is great. And I'm tucking in behind. Looks like that's Beethoven, Megan Thee Stallion, and Casey Kane. Let's see if we can tuck in behind Casey Kane here. Megan Thee Stallion holding up the show up top. Not pushing that 3 wide.
You've got a car up high. You've got a full car down low. Still there.
Is that the Statue of Liberty limping around? No, who was that? That was somebody flying through there. It might have been Raphael Barba, the ADA from Law & Order SVU, folks. That's Andy Dufresne from Shawshank up here in the 34. Poseidon. above me in the Trident 31 car.
Car high. Still there. Still there.
Is Casey King coming down here? No, he's not.
Stay low.
Looks like that's John Smith behind me right now. Nice little group of cars. Hopefully we can catch this next pack. Or it looks like that's Garth Brooks on his own up there.
All right, folks, I'm not sure what the extra replay footage is going to look like throughout this race, but it may be just low quality because the game's spazzing out. Anyway, that only happens at Daytona, just not at every track. This is a good build. Anyway, Abraham Lincoln in the lead here with, 28 laps to go, something like that. Pocahontas still up there. Martin Luther King Jr. in the Dream Machine. He started way down in the field. He's just on a miracle run this race here. Elmer Fudd up there running P6 for Remington Arms. Razor Ramon up there for Gillette. Elvira. We'll talk about her, trust me. And Garth Brooks in the Country Time Pontiac, I think. He's running P10. Tango Spooner Jr. right now, 11.4 back from the leader. He was talking about 10.4, 10.6, so he's now dropping, racing those other cars in that pack, but hopefully they can, any spots you can gain this season, Tango, are huge, as you're racing the whole field pretty much. Ben Bailey, you were running with him. He's back in P33. O.J. Simpson, P34. Queen Elizabeth, P35. And then, folks, we just saw on the feed Statue of Liberty and Dolly Parton having some issues on the backstretch. Statue of Liberty, P36. That was Rafael Barba. He DNF'd. Christopher Columbus DNF'd. And Mona Lisa DNF'd early in the race there, folks. So, a lot of action here. And, no caution. We'll see if Tango could reel these cars in. Doesn't look like any cars are beat up that are going to hurt these lead cars. So this may be Abraham Lincoln's race to lose. But we'll see. Just stay tuned through the commercial. And we'll be back here with more action from the Daytona 500 on PBS Sports.
Don't think a phone call can change your life? That's what I thought until I called.
You think all 900 numbers are the same? So did I, until I called.
Do you want to meet new and exciting people who share your interests? I did.
Call Phone Partners.
Calls cost $3 per minute for adults only.
Phone Partners, where you can make a friend across town or across America.
Still think a phone call can't change your life?
All right, folks, we're back here at the Great American Race, Daytona Beach, Florida. Pretty sure that was Ray Evernham in that commercial. We won't tell anybody, Ray. Glad you're with us here on PBS Sports. You're probably getting some aerial coverage here from the 1-900 Fun Babes blimp. The big party blimp in the sky. They'll be with us all season, maybe. Oh, Tango still having some problems. This group has slowly reeled in Garth Brooks. Tango deciding to change his line a little bit to get behind Megan Thee Stallion. He's starting to lose Beethoven and who was that? Andy Dufresne up there, I think. Yeah. So, well, yeah, got some good aerial footage, and as we said, going to commercial. Might not be the best quality, but we're trying to eliminate that Matrix, whatever's going on there, Tron stuff. Those are the pitfalls when you're dealing with a 30-year-old game that you're trying to modernize. We do have another round of pit stops coming up. I'll stick with you folks throughout the pit stops. We'll see if there's any hot action there. I don't think there's going to be. It's just a matter whether or not Tango can actually pit into his stall and not wreck or not drive through it, you know. Just good to be back. I know I've said that numerous times. Tango almost got into Garth Brooks there. I like Tango. You know, I'm going to miss Ricky from last season, but I like Tango. We've had a couple of production meetings, and he seems like a good guy. He has a dad bod. Not that it matters, but it's just a fact of the case. He has a dad bod. All right, lap 29. We haven't seen pit stops yet, but they should be coming. Very soon. It looks like it's Elvira that Andy Dufresne and Tango are closing in on. Abraham Lincoln still out in the lead, 1.1 seconds. Yeah, still no pit stops. Maybe they're just stretching their fuel just to split the rest of the way. I don't know. Let's take a look at these standings. Nobody pitting right now. Winston Churchill out of the race, folks. Not sure when that happened. Dolly Parton on pit road. Yep, Garth Brooks, Ben Bailey. Ninja Turtles on pit road. Action's picking up. Trying to get an idea on when Tango Spooner Jr. is going to pit. Got a slow car ahead. Elvira just going into pit. But Andy Dufresne and Tango staying out here. They're going to be pitting next time, folks. I'm hearing that on the, or at least Tango is. I'm hearing that on the radio there. Tango's looking good. You know, his flaccid performance coming out of pit road on the first round of stops cost him the win here, or his chance to win, I should say. So, but he just has to spend all season racking up points. It's just the way it goes. We'll see if Andy Dufresne's going to be pitting here. The leader's pitting now. Andy Dufresne staying out.
Watch your speed now. 5,500. Car high. Veer all around.
Excellent job by Tango getting into pit road there. Track is glitching out again on his from his in-car camera. And he's pitting right now, folks. Statue of Liberty flying into her stall, all business.
Watch your speed now. Keep it on 5,500.
Don't speed on pit road, Tango.
5,500.
Looking good, Tango. Just concentrate and behave. Who'd you come in with? I don't even know. Are you gaining time here? I think you are. Babe Ruth making some wild move. All right, Tango. Are you going to cheat? I'd say cheat. Come up onto the track and cheat a little bit. Don't cause the big one. Yeah, you got to find a way to cheat a little bit better there, Tango. Your in-car camera's a mess. All right. We'll send it down to you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Andre. So obviously, that's the second time that it consistently happened during pit stops. Everything getting buggy, so definitely has something to do with cars on pit road. Maybe bring down the number of cars drawn or something. I don't know. I would like to catch up to this group that I was with coming out of pit road. Rowdy Burns now in the lead, although that might be Pocahontas and Abraham Lincoln right now are a tenth of a second apart. Pocahontas, she's been up there all race with Abraham Lincoln, so it's not going to be some like shocker if she wins. I think that's Rowdy Burns pitting right now, so he led a lap, but he is not the true leader. That's eventually going to swing back around to Abraham Lincoln and Pocahontas. Old McDonald peeking on me here. I got to get out of that. I don't have enough ass to catch up to them here. If I can get into their pack, I can race them. It's not like they're pulling away from me. It's just a bummer about the pit road exit. I just can't keep up with them. I am racing Casey Kane here. Well, I'm racing a bunch of these cars for position. And that's something too. Take it easy now. Oh, he's probably mad about my oil pressure light flashing all the time. Yeah, the one thing I'm... Oh boy. The one thing I don't know... I'd rather lose a couple spots there than wreck and lose everything. Just unpredictable. I don't know what they were... I did not know what they were going to do. But yeah, with this... all these cars equal, we may lose that, that feeling of lapping cars all of the time. Those back markers that are always slow, and you know that you're going to be eventually encountering them. I'm curious to see if we're really going to lose that, or if the game reads everyone's the same, but then they just split them up anyway. I don't know. NR 2003 kind of did that. We really didn't have too much lap traffic for the most part. I'm hoping we can still preserve that in this. Time will tell. All right, so thankfully when I had to back out of everything, we didn't lose too much of what we had going on here. Be nice to even gain some more spots right now. P18. Oh, I didn't see... I was looking at my standings, and whoever that was just flew in there. That was Gene Hackman, of course, from Crimson Tide. Wonder Woman out of the race as well. A lot of cars just not making the... not surviving the endurance test here.
We've got just 10 more to go. 10 left. Clear. That car in front of you is pole position.
But yeah, like Andre said, I'll be talking about it all season. But real quick, Pocahontas now in the lead, 1.7 seconds ahead of Abraham Lincoln. She might be winning this thing. Yeah, to find out how many points I had to handicap myself, I simulated 2 full seasons with these drivers, and then took the average, the top 3 finishers of each season. I took their averages, so basically the top 6 point totals from the 2 seasons. I averaged those out, and then I compared that to my point total through 30 races in the Ricky Red season, and figured out I got to start 840 points in the hole to match their eventual point total, because obviously they're not going to be, whoever wins, quote unquote, the AI championship, they will not have been running up front all season, so they won't be racking up 20 top 10s or whatever, so their points totals aren't going to be as much. So I had to factor that into the handicap.
Clear all around. You're racing the 30 car.
P15. I did just pass Babe Ruth for P15. All right. I don't think I'm going to get a top 10 here, but you never know. But now they're charging again. Dolly Parton, I think. Is that Dolly Parton? That's Babe Ruth. No big wrecks here. I think Statue of Liberty spun out. But that was it. Everybody else, it seems like they've just been blown up or having problems. Well, how about Jesus, too? Jesus and Martin Luther King Jr. both started near the back of the pack, I think. They're both running top 10. Yeah. Martin Luther King Jr. running P3 right now. He's having a drive for the ages. Trying to get Garth Brooks behind me and tell him to relax. Pretty sure this is Elvira and Razor Ramon coming up, yeah. Yeah, Pocahontas has really pulled out from Abraham Lincoln. 3.1 second lead for Pocahontas.
Just 5 more to go. Keep it up.
But Abraham Lincoln has a lot to be proud of this race. First ever NASCAR, first ever stock car race. Led some laps.
We're racing the 6 car. Car low.
Man, Garth Brooks is coming for me. Yeah, where am I right? I'm P14. I can see Jesus up here in that dark green Olive Garden car. So a top 10 is possible. I just can't catch him. I do not want to lose any more positions. It was so nice just to pick up this game from, you know, I got so burnt out with it back in January, modding it and setting up that site and everything, that once I felt like I was in a good I was in a good spot with everything I was trying to do. I just put the game in a folder, hit it, put it in a different folder in my desktop, and just went and did other stuff. And I haven't even touched this game in 6 months. And it was so cool just to go to that site I made and remember how to do all this, and it was pretty quick to put everything together. So thank you, past me. And thank you to everybody who's helped out in the Discord. Just 2 to go. Yeah, I'm not gaining any more spots. Pocahontas 3.3. Unless she blows up, she's winning this. Nice little battle with Dolly Parton. I've noticed that. Who? I'm trying to think. Never mind. Garth Brooks would have that run on us for a while. Like every few laps, Garth Brooks would have that big charge. But Dolly Parton was on a mission here. She stole a spot from us. And there's Garth Brooks again. Old McDonald back there. I'm not going to bully her. I definitely got picked up in the draft there. Let's see if we have something for her. We do not. All right.
There's the flag. It's all over. That's okay. Good job. We'll get them next time.
Not bad. Pocahontas did end up winning this. No surprise there. She had a good car in practice. All right, let's check out these results. Sorry about the mic gain this race. I fixed it now. I was experimenting with making a spotter pack for NASCAR Racing 2, and I had my mic gain settings all the way up, and then I forgot to change them back down, so I had to... It's not as bad as it could have been. I'm glad I caught some stuff and was able to mess with the audio, so it was a little bit better. But, hey man, first time in 6 months I've opened this program, so I think I did pretty well. Taking a look at the results here. Pocahontas got that win. Abraham Lincoln got the most, got the bonus points for leading the most laps. I'm guessing Andy Dufresne led a lap during pit stops. Rowdy Burns led I remember we were talking about him. And let's see. The Wonder Woman DNF happened during pit stops, the second round. I forget when the Winston Churchill thing happened, but I was able to catch the other ones. Except for Rafael Barba. I didn't see, or I saw that one too, but that was during a pit stop or during the return from commercial, and it just wasn't worth panning over and showing that. So there you go. We're back in the saddle. Feels good to be back. Hope everyone enjoyed the race. But yeah, just we'll get it figured out. We'll clean up a bunch of the editing here and get into a groove much sooner than we did in our first season, in the Ricky Rudd season. And trying to think, that's all I got. I mean, editing didn't take too long here. Everything feels good. You probably saw that I threw the driver bugs up there during the race, just to, you know, you have no idea who some of these paint schemes are. So I'm trying to ease you into learning all the paint schemes and stuff. So like 10 races from now, you'll be able to tell, you know, the pixelized versions of these cars in the mirror, when right now you don't even know who the hell's driving these cars. I'm trying to think of a better way to do that. Maybe run through the field every race once or twice, do field snapshots or something. I don't know, but we'll get something figured out, man. We got 29 races left, and we'll take a look at the points at the beginning of the next race and show the schedule and all that good stuff. But all right, hey man, thanks for watching.